Hello guys, my name is Lucia Shashana from English Education Study Program 2028. Here I will explain about this chart. There are 4 bar charts from conclusion from the survey on the average number of hours each day that Chinese, American, Turkish, and Brazilian tourists spend doing leisure activities while on holiday increased in August 2019. Overall, the amount of time to visit the beach the most are Brazilian tourists as much as 6 hours a day. The amount of time to read the most books for Chinese tourists is 8 hours a day. The amount of vacation time for reading books between Turkish and Brazilian tourists is the same, namely 4 hours a day. Meanwhile, the less amount of time spent visiting places is Chinese tourists as much as 1 hour a day. Furthermore, the minimum amount of vacation time to visit the beach for Chinese tourists is 3 hours a day. The amount of vacation time for reading books between Turkish and Brazilian tourists is the same, namely 4 hours a day. While the amount of time spent visiting places by American and Turkish tourists is 3 hours a day. We can see in the first graph, namely the holiday leisure activity of Chinese tourists. We can observe that Chinese tourists on vacation spend more time reading books, which is 8 hours a day. Holidays to the beach as the second most spent places by Chinese tourists are 3 hours a day. Visiting a place is a popular vacation among Chinese tourists because it's only spent 1 hour a day. The second graph is the holiday leisure activity of American tourists. We can realize that American tourists on vacation spend more time reading books, which is 5 hours a day. Vacation to the beach as the second most spent place by American tourists is as much as 4 hours a day. Visiting a place is a popular vacation among American tourists because it only takes 3 hours a day. After that, the third graph is the holiday leisure activity of Turkish tourists. We know that Turkish tourists spend more time on vacation at the beach, namely 5 hours a day. Reading books is the second most holiday activity. Turkish tourists spend as much as 4 hours a day. Visiting a place is a popular vacation among Turkish tourists because it only takes 3 hours a day. Finally, the last chart is the holiday leisure activity of Brazilian tourists. We understand that Brazilian tourists spend more time on vacation and the beach, namely 6 hours a day. Reading books is the second most common holiday activity spent by Brazilian tourists is 4 hours a day. Visiting a place is a popular vacation among Brazilian tourists because it only takes 2 hours a day. Okay, so that's my explanation graph of Chinese, American, Turkish, and Brazilian tourists spend doing leisure activities while on holiday increased August 2019. Sorry if there is a word error, and I hope it will be useful for you. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.